Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about dependency and dev dependencies in React and JavaScript. So in this video, we will talk about what dependencies and dev dependencies are, how do we install them, and the property transitivity and analogy for dependency and dev dependency, and positive and negative, like the impacts of including dev dependency inside dependency package as well as vice versa. So I'm sure if you guys know, if you have been working on projects, you will see inside under like package JSON, there are two things, dependencies and dev dependencies. So dependencies basically are a set of packages that are required for the application in hand to run correctly during production. And basically they are very important for proper functioning of the app and therefore are included when the application is deployed for end users. Uh, However, dev dependencies on the other hand are set of packages that are only uh, needed during the development and testing process, not in the final deployment or production process. So that means they are not necessary for the proper functioning of the final product that end users use. How do we install them? Well, we can use Node Package Manager. So we just use npm install and then the package name for dependencies. And for dev dependencies, we just add an option -d, which will install dev dependencies under the category of dev dependencies. And what's transitivity behavior when doing installing dependencies and dev dependencies? Basically, when we install certain dependencies using npm or yarn manager, there is a property called transitivity. That means if we install a package A and that package depends on another package B, and again that package B also depends on another package C, then when we install package A, both B and C will be installed if that installation is used as a dependency. However, if we are installing them as dev dependencies, then there is no property of transitivity. It will just be installed that direct package name we refer in installing during installation. That means we will have to manually install all other dependencies for that dev dependency. Well, I think we can use the analogy of like making the process of making a cake. For example, all the ingredients like flour, eggs, and all others could be as dependencies as they are really important for the final product that is cake. And dev dependencies, on the other hand, are like all the things that we use for making the cake to be pretty when we serve it for people to make it look pretty. I don't know if it makes sense, but I think we can use that kind of analogy. And is there a negative or a positive consequence if we forget, like when while installing like dependencies, if dev dependencies, is there a negative consequence to including dev dependency inside a dependency or the other way around? Well, if we include dev dependency inside dependency, I don't think it's gonna affect the application that much because when we are on development stage, it's not gonna be a problem because those packages will be found inside dependency and they will work fine. But the negative, I don't know if I should call it negative, but the drawback could be the size of the package is gonna increase during the production because it's included there. What if we include dependency inside a dev dependency? Well, I think it could have a big consequence because that application, the final product, needs that dependency to work. And if we forget if we include it inside dev dependency, there might be a problem in the final production. So the actual application might not function properly. So it's good to take those questions. And basically, for example, if we see dependencies, we have React, which is a core library for the function for the proper functioning of the app, and also React Native, or what else? What kind of other? We can also use React screens or native swipers or React native icons, vector icons. Those are very important in the final product of our application. Without this, then the application will not have like swiping function, which will make the application not to work in the way we intended it to. Dev dependencies, on the other hand, for example, if we see bubble core, it is important during it might be useful during the development stage, but it's not that important in the final stage, because bubble core basically what it does basically is converting like modern JavaScript into a format that's compatible with older versions of browsers. So not necessarily for like final production. And if we see is lint, it is used to lint and check the code for potential errors. So it helps the coders to write clean code, but it's not mandatory for production. And also, if we see just here, it basically is used for testing frameworks and used to React. It basically is used to test frame. It is a testing framework used to test like React components, and it might be important, or it might have some usefulness to the developers during the development stage, but it's not mandatory in the final production. Uh, if you have any other questions, or if you think what I said is wrong, please mention it in the comment section. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. Thank you.